Imagine this, you're trapped in space, floating 400 kilometers above Earth, knowing that your spacecraft is too damaged to bring you back. Days turn into weeks. Weeks into months. 286 days pass by. No escape. No guarantees. Just endless space and uncertainty. This is not science fiction. This is Sunita Williams' real-life space survival story. From a fearless Navy pilot to an astronaut who pushed the boundaries of human endurance, Sunita Williams is not just a name in space history, she is the history. A woman who stayed longer in space than most astronauts and still came back stronger. But how did she get here? And how did she survive the impossible? Let's unravel her journey, the triumphs, the dangers, and the mission that nearly left her stranded in space forever. Born on September 19, 1965, in Ohio, USA, Sunita Williams didn't grow up dreaming about space. She was a Navy pilot, flying high-speed helicopters and testing cutting-edge aircraft before NASA noticed her. Selected as an astronaut in 1998, she became one of the most experienced space travelers in history. With 3 space missions, 7 spacewalks, and a total of 535 days in space, she's in the elite club of astronauts who have spent the most time beyond Earth. But her space journey wasn't just about breaking records, it was about survival, endurance, and rewriting history. In 2006, Sunita Williams launched into space aboard the Space Shuttle Discovery, STS-116, for a 6-month mission on the International Space Station. She spent 195 days in orbit, setting a new female record for the longest spaceflight at that time. She conducted 4 spacewalks, repairing, upgrading, and literally walking in space. She even became the first person to run a full marathon in space, completing the Boston Marathon on a treadmill while tethered to the ISS. In 2012, she embarked on her second space mission aboard a Russian Soyuz rocket for Expedition 3233. She spent 127 days in space and performed 3 spacewalks, including a risky mission to fix a power unit outside the ISS. She became only the second woman in history to command the ISS. She returned to Earth on November 18, 2012, landing in the cold deserts of Kazakhstan aboard Soyuz TMA-05M. But her most dangerous and unexpected mission was yet to come. On June 5, 2024, Sunita Williams and Barry "Butch" Wilmore launched aboard Boeing Starliner. The mission? A simple 8-day test flight to the ISS. But space had other plans. Shortly after docking, NASA engineers detected catastrophic failures in the Starliner's propulsion system. The spacecraft was too damaged to return to Earth. A mission that was supposed to last just over a week stretched into an agonizing 286 days. Imagine this, you wake up every day in zero gravity, staring at the Earth below. You have no idea when you'll return home. Instead of fear, Sunita turned this crisis into an opportunity.
Here we are, at the throne.
She conducted over
course,
200 scientific experiments, from human biology to robotics, preparing for Mars missions. She upgraded ISS systems, ensuring the station could run smoothly despite unexpected setbacks. She maintained peak physical fitness to combat muscle loss in microgravity, a key challenge for deep space missions.
I'm the same weight that I was when I got up here. I think things shift around quite a bit. You know, you've probably heard of a fluid shift where folks in space, their heads look a little bit bigger because the fluid evens out along the body. So we've been on the workout gear. We've got a bike, we got a treadmill, and we got weightlifting equipment. And I could definitely tell that weightlifting, which is not something I do all the time, has definitely changed me. My thighs are a little bit bigger, my butt is a little bit bigger. We do a lot of squats. And just to go back to the treadmill, why? It's because we're working on our bone density in our hips and in our feet. So I think my body has changed a little bit, but I weigh the same.
She was living the future of space travel, a future where astronauts might be stranded for years on Mars, waiting for a return window. But the real test was yet to come, getting her home safely. On March 18, 2025, with Starliner deemed unsafe, NASA turned to SpaceX's Crew Dragon to bring Sunita home. This was no ordinary return. Re-entering Earth's atmosphere at 28,000 kilometers per hour, the capsule turned into a fireball, enduring temperatures hotter than molten lava. The G-forces crushed her body, simulating the pressure of a fighter jet in a death spiral. Finally, a parachute-assisted splashdown off the Florida coast, after 286 days stranded in space. With this mission, Sunita Williams' total space-time reached 535 days, solidifying her place as a legend of human spaceflight.
Dragon had an on-time splashdown. Oh, it looks like we're getting our next crew member here. That is none other than Sunny Williams. Big smile, big waves. She, like her other crew members, now will be assisted onto the mobility aid.
Her experience has redefined long-duration space travel. The data collected during her unexpected time in space is critical for NASA's Artemis missions, which will soon return humans to the Moon and, eventually, Mars. Sunita Williams is now training the next generation of astronauts, the ones who may one day set foot on the Red Planet. Would you survive 286 days in space? Imagine being trapped in space for nearly a year, watching Earth from above, wondering if you'll ever come home. Would you take the risk to explore the unknown? Let's talk in the comments. Smash that like button if this story inspired you. Hit subscribe for more epic space stories. And share this video with someone who dreams of touching the stars.